Okay, y'all, as you can tell by the title, today we're going to be doing a Christian girl glow up. So I've already done some skincare and showered, so I'm all shaved up. So I'm going to go ahead and self tan because I don't know what it is, what grip self tanner has on me, but it makes me feel so amazing. Really cracking up because Austin hates self tanner and I'm wondering what he's thinking when I say that. But then I'm gonna do a Bible study because we're just not glowing up outside, inside too. I am gonna go ahead and start getting into some cute pajamas because it is seriously amazing how, and if you're having a bad day, getting yourself ready and feeling cute makes you feel so much better about like just everything. It just gets you going. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do my nails after I get done with self tan, and I put my jewelry in jewelry cleaner. And that's another thing, tomorrow when I go and get my hair done and have like my rings all clean, I just love looking down, fresh nails. It's just fantastic. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, y'all, this is the lotion that I usually use. Well, actually since Christmas or a little bit before Christmas, this has been the lotion I've been using that I put on, like make sure I lather that on my fingers, like basically anywhere where there's like knuckles, you know, all the crevices, moisturize them real well, and that does a world difference when putting on self tanner. And then I usually use Tanologist, but I am using the Saint Morez tanning mousse, and the thing about it is it doesn't go on clear, so my mitt from just using this once is literally black. That looks so disgusting, but I usually use it twice, like use the mitt twice before like cleaning it. So I'm gonna use it one more time, see how it goes, and then this one will be clean. I'm not dirty, I promise. Okay, I know what it looks like. What the frick? This is not the end, I promise. In the morning, it will look perfect. Actually, I've never done this on my face, but worst case scenario, it'll end up being really blotchy. This self tanner specifically, I was super scared the first time I used it, but it goes on super dark, and then after 8 hours, you wash it off, and so much of it washes off, and it usually comes out perfect. I haven't had it come out bad, so fingers crossed. So I actually haven't done my nails since before COVID because basically I got an LED little kit and figured out how to do them myself, and I literally hate going to appointments. And yes, I know I'm getting my hair appointment tomorrow, but I literally go only twice a year, and nails is something that you have to do like every 3 weeks, so I was like, absolutely not. So I just figured out how to do them myself, and it's one of the best money saving hacks that I've ever done. And I don't like anything dramatic. I'm typically just like a solid color, but I can figure out how to do like little designs, and Austin will sometimes put little designs on there if I need his help. Okay, y'all, does something look different? Self tan does not look bad at all. It actually looks really good. Hands are a little bit sketchy, but the face, the body turned out perfect. And my hair, just went and got her done, and she is feeling herself. I only get my hair done like twice a year, so this is like fantastic. I always do like usually like a maintainable blonde. Right now we're just chilling. Austin thought that I told him that I wasn't going to tell him what I was getting done with my hair, but while I was in the chair, I Snapchatted him and said, I'm dyeing my hair blue, with like explanation points or whatever. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And then I Snapchatted him back real quick and said, oops, crap, wrong person. And so he was like, what? Who? And I was like, what do you mean who? And he was like, who's getting their hair dyed blue? And I said, ... So like he is like shook. He's been texting me like, what the heck? Like, why wouldn't you tell me that you're doing something weird like that? Like he's not happy. So I don't know why he would even fall for that, because I'm like the most like neutral. Like I would never do anything that's like crazy like that. So I can't wait for him to come home. Oh, and I didn't even think I did do the nails. And the jewelry is popping. Let's go. We're feeling good. And last night, our Bible study was so good. Literally so good. Fantastic. We live in a world that's constantly trying to influence us to buy the next best thing. What is like make you look your best, like different clothes. The amount of clothes that I have been influenced to buy is sickening. And I feel like there is some influencing that's good, that's great. But also it goes to a point. You don't need to constantly be consuming. Just so many things to be said about like the influencing part. 1 Timothy 6:6 says, "Yet true godliness with contentment is itself great wealth. After all, we brought nothing with us when we came into the world, and we can't take anything with us when we leave it. So if we have enough food and clothing, let us be content." How good is that? And then it continues on to say this, "But people who long to be rich fall into temptation and are trapped by many foolish and harmful desires that plunge them into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. And some people craving money have wandered from the true faith and pierced themselves with many sorrows." For example, the Grammys. There has been a lot of talk about Maverick City Music being part of the Grammys. The only time that they sung, it was literally just them in the background of Quavo singing. He literally started a song with talking about smoking a blunt, and they were singing in the background, "I'll See You Again." So they weren't even able to sing a Christian song at this Grammy show that was completely filled of darkness. Literally, Sam Smith was like acting like he was in hell, being the devil. Jay-Z was acting like Jesus. And then Beyonce, after releasing the most godless album, saying how church girls are thoughts and stuff like that, she goes on to thank God for winning her Grammy or whatever. Just so much craziness, and like it just, I can't even believe it. But so many of those people, I feel like, for an example, would be that they were longing to be rich, and they fell into temptation and are trapped by many foolish and harmful desires that plunge them into ruin and destruction. And I feel like that is a perfect example of that, like with this whole Grammy situation going on. And then it's wild. I can't believe it. "Teach those who are rich in this world not to be proud and not to trust in their money," which is so unreliable. "Their trust should be in God, who richly gives us all we need for our enjoyment. Tell them to use their money to do good. They should be rich in good works and generous to those in need, always being ready to share with others." So good. Literally, I just cannot. Literally cannot. So yeah, this was a little Christian girl glow up. I'm actually probably gonna work out. I feel like working out makes you feel so good after being like in a funk. Even like wearing things that like complement your skin tone, like this black definitely is not doing it for me. Also, I feel like this is making my hair look gray. It's not gray, it's like ashy blonde, or I don't even think this is ashy. It's actually supposed to be kind of more of a honey vibe. But close your eyes and come here. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Come here. Come here. Turn this way.
You're so pretty.
You're so fancy.
You see it.
It's more natural.
I love it.
You
made me so scared.
thought I was the
I was like,
do you like it?
that is so.
You didn't see my TikToks?
Why do I post a TikTok? That was so good.
I love you.
Yeah.
You like it? How was your day?
It's better now.
I love you.
Let me see it. It looks good. It's
What?
not blue.
No, it's not blue. It's not blue.
No,